Boy, oh boy, Mr. Can't Do Right himself. Wait till you see what he did soon as he got out of jail.
We begin with breaking news. Rapper Kodak Black has just bonded out of jail.
And he got aggressive with Local 10 News reporter Rosh Lowe. Rosh is live at the Broward Jail in Fort Lauderdale to show us what happened. Rosh.
I've been doing this a long time, and let me tell you, this is one of the strangest things I have ever seen. Not only did he get aggressive with my photographer, Brian Murphy, but he actually started throwing rocks at this photographer. Simply doing his job, Kodak Black started throwing rocks. I want you to listen to this for a moment. Don't throw anything at our camera.
Yeah.
Don't throw anything at our camera. Don't throw anything at our camera.
Call the cops.
So what happened after that, and we have more audio that we'll play for you later tonight, Kodak Black threatened to punch me repeatedly. And, we didn't back down. We're simply doing our job, trying to get this guy coming out of the Broward jail, and you'll see him here. He's been behind bars since December. He was a violation of probation. He was actually free today. He comes out of the Broward jail. I walk up those steps, and there's Kodak Black. And the first thing, I was alone without a photographer. He threatened to punch me. And then our photographer gets up there, and you saw it there on the video. Now, I don't know if we have the capability to do this, but if we can listen to that sound one more time, I want you just to see what Kodak Black was doing. Can we listen to that again? If we can't listen to it again, you heard it the first time. He picks up a rock and he just chucks it at our photographer. This is very interesting. This is somebody who's been in trouble. Okay, we're going to do it. Let's listen to that again. Don't throw anything at our camera.
Yeah.
Don't throw anything at our camera. Don't throw anything at our camera.
Call the cops.
So the cops were not called because we came downstairs here for the live shot, but I've never seen anything like this. Somebody coming out, threatening to punch a reporter, actually throwing a rock, several rocks at a photographer, hitting him in his ribs. And all of this began earlier today, and we covered Kodak Black, who was in federal court. He was in federal court. He's from Pompano Beach. He was before a judge. He accepted a deal, pleading guilty to violation of his probation. He was sent up here to Broward, where he's out. But apparently, he's been in jail since December. He says he has a child being born. Apparently, he's up to his old ways, being aggressive, throwing things at people, and much more of this incredible video later on tonight.
So a sensible individual would think, man, he always gets lucky when it comes to the jail tip. He done had like some charges dismissed or whatever the case may be. He got freed today, all types of stuff. And even then, Trump pardoned him. He keeps getting lucky when it comes to the jail stuff. Even then, to be fair, they were really picking on him this time around. They were really targeting him. And the medication that he had was prescription medication, and they still threw him in. So it's really, this time, it's really not his fault that he was in there. Got to keep it 500,000 on that note. But a sensible individual would think, like, as soon as you get out of jail, the last thing you want to do is put yourself in a position where you could catch an assault charge. A sensible individual would think that. But as far as most fans or super fans and, hood people and shit like that, they don't think sensibly. You got one comment that says, give my boy some room, dog. He was just on a 23-hour lockdown. I could get that, could make a man irritable. And even then, I can't imagine being in the hole or none of that shit. Can't even imagine being in prison or nothing like that. I know that they do a lot of inhumane stuff in there, but that don't excuse the behavior. You can read the other comments. I'm not going to get too deep on those because one is insinuating some stuff I don't even want to say. And my favorite comment is, oh, well, get out his face. The fact. Man, you got to love it. You got to love it. People fan out so much over these rappers that they just think that anything is condonable. I rock with Kodak. I like his music. But it's just two points, just two basic points. Number one, the circumstances as far as them getting up on him with a camera, you're a public figure and stuff like that. Even when Kanye gets at the paparazzi, I don't condone that or nothing like that. Point one is, nothing about the situation justifies assault, which he didn't hit anybody, but it was attempted, with the rock and stuff like that. The second thing is, how can it even be disputable that if you just got out of jail trying to assault somebody, especially a square like a newscaster with cameras in front of you, visual, that could get you put right in the same place that you came out of when you already on thin ice, because he got like parole, probation, one of those, man. You know how that stuff works. Just not a wise decision at all, but pray for him, man, because, he done had a lot going on. And he's somebody who I really feel like if the jail stuff had never been prevalent in his career, he would probably be a top rapper. And some of the other controversy, like the Lauren London stuff, he would be one of the top guys. When I look at everybody from his generation, he is, in my opinion, the most talented. The most. Let me know your thoughts. I'm out.